What's up everyone, this is Akshay Sipala, and if I can do it, you can do it. Now that you've started networking with product managers, I'm sure that you might have received a lot of different answers for the question, what do product managers do? But do you really want to find out the right answer for that question? If that's the case, this video is for you. And before we start, let's roll that intro. After hundreds of coffee chats with product managers and breaking into product management myself, I do have something to tell you. There is no right answer for that question. People till today talk about and are curious about what product management is. In fact, we too talked about it in one of our earlier videos. If you didn't check it out, please do, it's up over here. So why is it the case that there is no right answer for the question, what do product managers do? It is because product management is such a huge domain which differs based on the kind of product, the kind of technologies used for the product, and it also differs based on the stage at which the product is in its life cycle. But apart from that, it could also differ based on the teams and also the firm that you're actually working with. For example, let's take size of the firm. Say you're a product manager in one of the small startups. If that's the case, you'll be working on everything, right from market research to crunching some numbers and to measuring metrics on the dashboard. But say you're a product manager in one of the big tech firms. If that's the case, you'll be working with dedicated teams that do market research and data analytics. Hence, the kind of work that product managers do to get things done is quite different. So that's why you've been getting different answers for the exact same question. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you what a product manager does on a general level. So independent of the product, the technology used, the stage of the product lifecycle, the organization, this is what a product manager would do for sure. Number one, a product manager talks to users. If you remember, product management is all about stepping into the user's shoes to understand their pain point problems. So as a product manager, you'd be a user's advocate within the firm to address those pain point problems. And how does a product manager do this? It is by talking to the users either directly through interviews or indirectly through user surveys. And this doesn't stop even after finding the right problem to solve. This goes on and on throughout the product lifecycle. Say after a prototype is ready, a product manager would hand that prototype to the user to see if the user is relating to the product, to see if the user is able to navigate through the product, and also to see if that product is solving the user pain point problems. And once the product is being further developed, each feature set of the product is tested with the users to collect as much as information as possible. And this doesn't stop even after the product is released. Why? It is because for a product manager, it is important to empathize with the user and to see if the product is working in the right way. But apart from that, it's also important to understand the next set of needs or the other problems that the same product could solve for the user. Number two, a product manager works on business strategy. A product manager has to do a lot more than collecting information from the user to figure out what the product vision is going to be. A product manager would also have to understand the user's problem on a market level. And this could include market research and going through a lot of research reports and statistics to understand the market trend. And it could also involve understanding the competitive landscape. Once all this groundwork is done, a product manager has to decode all of that information and also add a great portion of creativity to define the vision for the product and the metrics that define the success for the product. And this happens all throughout the product lifecycle. Why? Trends tend to change over time, and so do user mindset. So in order to make the product better, it's really important to adapt to those changes. Hence, product managers optimize the products and also redefine product KPI metrics by doing a whole lot of research. This research would now involve a whole new set of data. It would involve data that's directly obtained from the user, either through reviews, feedback, and either through the actions that a user performs, and also from various product metrics as well. With such research, a product manager would understand how the user is actually using the product and where the users are having trouble using the product, and eventually all of this would help in making that product better. Number 3, a product manager communicates and narrates great stories. A product manager, with his or her superpower to communicate with anyone on this planet, would detail to the leadership about the vision for the product and how the product would drive business value. Superpower? Yes, a product manager does have superpowers. If you want to know more about it, please check this video at the top. Remember, product management is about working with everyone, be it a developer, a person from sales, or even a data scientist in order to bring that product to life. So it's important not just for the product manager, but also for the whole team to be that passionate about the product and also understands the vision for the product. And that's how teams stay motivated, and that's how quality products are built. So basically, this communication involves talking to and influencing multiple stakeholders that a product manager would work with. It might include presentations that answer the why, what, and when of the product, and also it could be through product requirement documents. And during development phase, this communication might be with teams to clear the roadblocks and probably to escalate a request to speed up the process. So that's how product manager's communication brings a product to life. Number 4, a product manager builds roadmaps, backlogs, and prioritizes like crazy. Once a product manager gets buy-in from all the stakeholders on the vision for the product, that's when a product manager would shift gears to execution. To reach that vision, a product manager would build an actionable plan that has high-level steps and strategy. This action plan is called a product roadmap. With the help of this roadmap, a product manager puts together a product backlog. And this backlog is like a list of items that have to be done to implement that high-level plan. Also, it helps teams to execute in the right way. And in order to execute in the right way, a product manager has to prioritize the backlog frequently. Why? As we discussed earlier, market trends tend to change and so do user mindsets. So a customer might just walk in with a new product feature request, or there might be tech debt that has to be taken care of, or there might be a bug within the product that has to be fixed immediately to provide a good experience for the user. There are many more moving pieces in this puzzle that a product manager has to navigate and put together in order to provide the best direction for product development and for the product in general. So basically, a product manager has to ruthlessly prioritize in order to provide that best user experience and drive the most business value. So yeah, these are the 4 things that a product manager has to do. And this might seem like just 4 things, but let me tell you something. These 4 steps do not stop. They go on and they are iterative. Say that the product is successfully launched. That's when a whole lot of information and new data points enter into the system. There'll be a whole lot of information about the user, either through user action data, product metric data. There's also user feedback as well as reviews. But apart from that, there would be new market trends that would be popping in as well. So that's when you again start researching about all of that and start crunching those numbers in order to make that product better. So that's how a product manager thinks about product, talks about product, and finally sleeps product and breathes product. Does this job sound challenging to you? Well, it for sure is. But let me tell you something. This job is a lot of fun and you get paid a lot for doing such a fun job. As I say, a product manager is truly a hero, and with such a great role comes in great responsibilities. That's all that I had for this one. So did you like this video? If you did, then go ahead and smash that like button, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to not miss any of such amazing content. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, but until then, be kind, stay humble, and keep hustling. Thank you for watching.